and recording of your message. Source FM is on air 24/7, broadcasting a variety of programs involving and of interest to our local community. Your message will be featured 5 times a week, Monday to Friday, and working with us will not only help to get your message out there, but will show your support for community projects. You will find our prices to be very affordable compared to other forms of advertising. Interested? Click sponsor tab on www.thesourcefm.co.uk. We look forward to chatting with you and showing your care for our community.
The ease. It's great we can now meet indoors. But remember, around 1 in 3 people who have COVID-19 have no symptoms and can spread it without knowing. That could be a friend, a relative, it could even be you. So it is still safest to meet up outside in the fresh air.
Good afternoon, listeners. You're listening to Source FM with me, Rockin Tony, live on the radio at 96.1 FM and online at www.sourcefm.co.uk. Right, got a great rocking start for you this week. Got a bit of jump jive for you. But first up, as you all know, now is my beautiful grandson Ethan and his great little intro.
You were listening to Strictly Come Rockin', play the music, Pappy.
Now I got dust on my needle. How could this happen to me? Dust on my needle. My lady only wants CDs. Can't get no play. I tell you, girl, away. I like to find a slide with this. Had a hell of a fight. I never thought it would come to this, but something just ain't right. Now I got dust on my needle. How could this happen to me? Dust on my needle. My lady only wants CDs. Can't get no play. I can't do her away. Took a look at my collection. Used to my 33s. She came away from all directions. Said, fight it. Back on the edge. I got dust on my needle. How could this happen to me? Dust on my needle. My lady only wants CDs. Can't get no play. I can't do her away. Cruising my 78's, the apple of my eye. But then she came more irate, said, I don't get all this time. And I got dust on my needle. How could this happen to me? Dust on my needle. My lady only wants CDs. Can't get no play. I take her away. I got dust on my needle. How could this happen to me? Dust on my needle. My lady only wants CDs. Can't get no play. I take her away.
Today now, I just said to him, any idea what time man's coming?
School days,
I got because
dear old golden rule days.
You're keeping an eye out. That might give some idea when you'll be in. Alright?
You were my girl in Calico. How was your silly bachelor boat?
No, I'll play on Facebook now.
His fleece was white as snow. Mary had a little lamb. His fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go.
So I'm playing on Mississippi now, but so.
Sat up on a wall. Humpty Dumpty on a wall. corner eating his Christmas pie. He's stuck in his thumb, pulled out a plum. Said, what a great guy am I. Simple, simple Simon, going to the fair. Simple Simon met a pieman, going to the fair. Said Simple Simon to the pieman, let me teach you where. Peter, little Peter, was a pumpkin eater.
So yeah, I play nursery rhymes, right?
Pumpkin eater had a wife and couldn't keep her. Put her in a pumpkin shell. There he kept her very well. A ring around the roses, pocket full of posies. Rise, Sally, rise, wipe your weeping eyes. Little Sally Walker sitting in the saucer. Turn to the east, turn to the west. Little Sally Walker sitting in the saucer. Turn to the one and have a little fun. Go in and out the window. Go in and out the window. Go home and get your dinner and hurry back to school. And hurry. I ain't gonna be a low down dog no more. I ain't gonna be a low down dog no more. They don't want me, baby. Down the road I go. Well, I worked hard, baby. Brought you home, my baby. I worked hard, baby. Brought you home, my baby. You're certainly gonna miss me when I'm gone away.
Only one person now. Hello.
Ooh, it's a low down shame, baby, the way you've been treating for me. Now I'm home and yeah, ain't compared to stay. My home and yeah, babe, ain't compared to stay. Well, it's your time now, but it'll be my some sweet day. Look out, baby.
Caroline, Catherine Bolt.
Sorry, sir. Come rapping or women out here. I'm going to heaven. Yeah, I'm going to heaven. I'm sorry, Mr. Devil, but I can't come right no more. No more, no more, no more. Find me an angel with a pair of wings. You're about as good as a hawk, no fingers. Going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven, Mr. Devil, so I can't come right no more. No more, no more, no more. Go. Give me a little time to make up my mind. Way to go on a hot bed, I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven, Mr. Devil, so I can't go right no more. No more, no more, no more. Tell me what's taking pretty baby, I know. I'm gonna hop and I'm still going up to heaven. Yeah, I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven, Mr. Devil, so I can't go right no more. No more, no more, no more. I gotta say, when I see you here in resurrection, then I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven, pretty baby. I can't stay around no more. No more, no more, no more. Well, you know I'm in a hurry and I don't have time to wait. Baby God is waiting and it's starting right again. I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. Yeah, I'm going to heaven this day. So I can't come around no more. No more, no more. Yeah, I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. Yeah, I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Devil, but I can't come around no more. No more, no more. Well, I'm going to heaven. Yeah, I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. Yeah, I'm going to heaven. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Devil, but I can't come around no more.
Yep, that's it. That's all I got for you this week. Nothing else. No, honestly, straight up. 5 great driving tracks. So first up, it was that one there, Dave Taylor, from the album Big and Bouncy and Going to Heaven. I'm not, I'm going to hell, because they called this the devil's music, so I'm playing the devil's music. So that's where I'm going. I don't care. Right, and then before that, it was Red for Danger by Tony Crombie off the Solid Gold Jive Volume 1 album. Actually, I got home yesterday from Constantine and I put on Talking Pictures TV and I noticed they had Rock You Sinners showing on there. So I managed to catch the last 45 minutes of that. And I gotta say, Tony Crombie and his Rockets, just absolutely brilliant in that. Just a great film. So I'll be putting that on over the weekend at some stage. I can guarantee you that. And then before that, it was Low Down Dog by Big Joe Turner from the album All the Classics, 1938, 1952, disc 2 of 5. And then before that, a track I've played by Dave Taylor before. That was the original one there, Joe. It was School Days by Louis Jordan from the album Jump Jive. And then before that, a guy I played a few weeks back now. I didn't play that one, but I thought I'd start it off this week. Bounce Whitfield and his track Dust on My Needle from 1991. And then before that, as you all know by now, my grandson Ethan and his great little intro. And I'm being good this week because I've got Ethan here with me for 5 minutes, and so I'm being a good boy. No mucking around, all serious this week until he goes. Then the fun starts. Only kidding, my boy. He's looking at me now to see, yeah, all right. Right, what have I got for you now? Coming up now, oh yeah, I think I'll give you another jive track, and a track that doesn't get played at all, as far as I'm concerned, on the radio nowadays or at record ops. So it should have been in the other one, but it's not. It's in this one. It's Carl Perkins, and it's from the album, let's have a look here, from the album Restless, the Columbia Recordings. So here's a bit of Carl Perkins for you, and jive after 5.
I work all day as a solid jerk on my feet all the time, and oh man, how they hurt. Don't make much, but I sure get the news. I don't have much time for getting the blues. My friends stop playing for the sodas and pop. They're all talking plans about a new record hop. All day long I'm a filling on, taking in nickels, dimes and quarters, cherry sodas and a chocolate shake, strawberry sundaes and a lemon phosphate. Time to clean the fountain, cause it's almost 5, and you know me, Dad, after 5 I jive. I wanna jive. I wanna jive. Ooh, I wanna jive. Yeah, after 5. I wanna jive. Man, I'm 5 after 5. Well, I'm off the floor and I wipe the counter. Just work here, Dad. I'm not the founder. I keep a working and I'm watching the clock. I'm peeping out the window for my baby to stop. We'll head out of town to a little night dive, because you know me, Dad, after 5 I jive. All day long I'm feeling more, taking in nickels, dimes and quarters, cherry cokes and a tall root beer, a cone of vanilla with a chocolate sniff. Time to clean the fountain, cause it's almost 5. You know me, Dad, after 5 I jive. I wanna jive. I wanna jive. Ooh, there's a jive. Yeah, I wanna jive. Yes, a man alive. Come on now, can't just jive. Hey, everybody rock, I wanna jive. I wanna jive. Ooh, I wanna jive. Yes, I wanna jive. Man alive, I wanna jive, jive, jive after 5. Well, I'm going to the corner, make a wall and cats hang out. Oh, well, I'm going to the corner, money wall and cats hang out. You put a nickel in a jukebox, the music it makes you wanna shout. I said the gals come in, wearing a smile. The record starts to spin around girl while it makes you grab a girl and you swing her to and fro. I think you start to holler, well, I go cat go. I down at the corner where all of the cats hang out. Yeah, well, I'm going to the corner, honey, wall the cats hang out. Oh, well, I'm going to the corner, make a wall the cats hang out. You put a nickel in the jukebox, the music it makes you wanna shout.
Should be on.
With my Ivy leaves on, my collar turned up, I'm really ready to strut my stuff. What I'm trying to tell you is I can't wait. Look at you dead, your man, my legs start to shake. Well, I'm going to the corner where all of the cats hang out. Yeah, well, I'm going to the corner where all the cats hang out. Oh, well, I'm going to the corner, make the wall, the cats hang out. You put a nickel in a jukebox, the music it makes you wanna shout. You put a nickel in a jukebox, the music it makes you wanna shout. You put a nickel in a jukebox, the music it makes you wanna shout. my baby to the riverside spot. It's a place we call our favorite drop, where the music is live time and it's hot, but rocking in your heels makes you want to do the pop. The place has a camel and it's not very proud, but the cover charge free, so who's gonna bar? Along came a cool cat and blew out the light, laughing in my baby, bopping in the dark, bopping in the dark, bop, 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 bopping in the dark, bop, 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 bop. Nobody took the bother to strike up a spark, I love in my baby, bopping in the dark.
Nan was mad.
Like Moses, a touch of her lips when she's holding you close, saying, honey, don't stop. A reeling and a rocking like a couple of ships, but she floating on air makes you want to do the box. I kissed her and I kissed her and I kissed her again. It's a real gone feeling, make you sing like a lark. Well, I'm gonna kiss her every time I can when I'm in my baby, bopping in the dark, bopping in the dark, bop, 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 bopping in the dark, bop, 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 bop. Nobody took the father to strike up a spark, and I'm in my baby, bopping in the dark. Well, nobody else can thrill me, baby, like you do. I said nobody else can chill me, baby, through and through. 'Cause there's just one little old you. I said just one little old you. Well, I've been told there's a lot more fishes swimming in the deep blue sea, but there'll never be another little fish in the deep blue sea like you for me. 'Cause there's just one little old you. I said just one little old you. Oh, well, I've been told there's a lot more peaches hanging on a tree, but there'll never be another little peach so sweet to me in the world like you. 'Cause there's just one little old you. I said just one little old you. Well, nobody else can soothe me with their loving touch, and nobody else can move me, baby, half as much. 'Cause there's just one little old you. I said just one little old you.
Oh yeah, look out! Here comes Mr. Rock and Roll.
Mr. Rock and Roll is bringing on the sound. Well, Mr. Rock and Roll is shaking the land. It's gonna make us happy, make us hot, make us jump and holler, make us wish it never stop. Mr. Rock and Roll is coming to our town. Well, Mr. Rock and Roll is bringing the sound. He's just a rider, just a red. Make us happy, make us hot, make us jump and holler, make us wish you never stop. Mr. Rock and roll is coming. Well, Mr. Rock and roll is bringing funny sound. Well, Mr. Rock and roll, now Mr. Rock and roll. Well, Mr. Rock and roll.
Oh yeah, check that out. I've never played that on the show before. Mr. Rock and Roll by, let me have a look here, the Star Combo, and that's off a CD that Mr. Malcolm Raven gave me a while ago called P63. So don't go and look for that because you won't find it. And you won't find the other one either that was on before that. It was Wayne Walker's Little Old You, but by Billy Crash Craddock. And that again is off another CD that Mr. Malcolm Raven gave me. It was off the CD UM Volume 4. And then before that, I'm Bopping in the Dark by Dub Dickerson. I've played that on this show before, I think. I think it's about 4 years ago when I played that. I'm not too sure. And that's off the album Good Rockin' Baby, Volume 1. And then before that, it was Larry Arnold and his track Hang Out from the album Rockabilly Collectibles, disc 3 of 3 at home. And then before that, as I said, from the album Restless, the Columbia years, it was Columbia Rock Recordings. It was none other than the king of rockabilly himself, Mr. Carl Perkins, and Jive After 5. And that one's for my good mate, Mr. Louis Beret, because he likes that. Right, I better say hello to a few people for a start. Good afternoon and hello to my mum, Jane, and all the residents and staff down at the White House. Good afternoon to the beautiful Caroline Dunleavy there on the live feed. Good afternoon, Caroline. And good afternoon, Paul Adams, also there on the live feed. Also, good afternoon to Anne Martin, also my bro-in-law and his mate. Yeah, my bro-in-law, Scaz Billy Boy and Blowy. That's his mate, Blowy. Don't know why he calls him Blowy, but he's called Blowy. So there you go, Blowy. Also, good afternoon and hello to my good mate, Mr. Louis Bray, who's also listening. Also, the one and only Mr. Cool Guy from Barnstable. Yeah. Bit of a suave chap he is, ladies. Mr. Graham Boyce, the Boyster, is tuned in listening. So good afternoon to you, Graham, mate. I hope you're enjoying the show so far. Also, good afternoon to Mr. Stephen Barrett, who's listening. Robert Beaton, who else? Little Emma, and everybody else who's listening. Mary Powell, Susan Wynn, Alan Wilson, if you're listening. Hi to you, Lindsay and Ava, and everybody. So there you go. Oh, and I will warn you, coming up a little bit later in the show, I have 3 psychobilly bands coming up. Not psychobilly as in psychobilly, but psychobilly bands. And 3 alcohol-related drinks. I wonder if anybody can guess what one of them will be. Aha! Right, coming up now, it's that one where I give you 5 modern bands, and here's the first of 2 from this band here, and a great guitar legend by in the name of Mr. Darren Lynch. But here's the Hayriders for you, and their track, So Good. This is brilliant. Oh, yes, and Graham Boyce got a track coming up for you straight after by the Strays. Oh, yeah.
Well, you just go in, go my baby white, sip a cup of coffee, and I think about so good to me, so good to me, so good to me. Why do things never feel so good to me? Well, the way that red light sure is hope me back. The job is that I watch. It's like you get the sack so good to me. So good to me. So good to me. Why do things never feel so good to me?
Mr. Darren Lynch on guitar, pick it, boy. And they know it. They know it's happening. In case anybody's missed the start.
Better get a lot of 5 and 10 cent store on Main Street. Serve root beer, scotch and soda and bourbon. Look like what has 35 and need us some time. And with a smile, give a number 689. Well, I went to see the lady. I took her out to dine. But then she tells her that her mama wants her in by 9. So good to me. So good to me. So good to me. What a thing to never be so good to me. I met a girl at a 5 and 10 cent store on Main Street. Served root beer, scotch and soda and bourbon. Looked kind of toy, asked her if I could feed her some time. And with a smile, gave her number 689. Well, I know the baby loves me. The one that was a cat. Hurts when she don't see me. Yeah, I ain't sure of that. So good to me. So good to me. So good to me. Why the things never get so good to me? Saving it all. that's what I do. I'm a one man woman that don't find but that 2 times a day. If you look to it, I'm saving all my love, yes, saving it all. Come on. I can't stop thinking about the morning sun. I'm on my way to you. Well, honey, baby, that's what I do. I'm a one-man woman that goes fight, working out 2 times a day. If you look to the I'm saving all the love, yes, saving it all for you. Well, I'm saving all the love and I'm saving it all for you. Friday night, that's totally true. Creep back here with the hot dogs too. Cruising Main Street all night long. Me and the gang, well, we're gonna get it on. Hot rockin', doing the ride. Hot rockin', on the side. All the chicks there, they were cool. Hot rockin', when we're out of school. Down to the drive, go, go, go. My Kennedy, she's a cool daddy. Rockin' on the side. All the chicks that think we're cool. Rockin' when we're out of school. Well, when I get home to the coldest day, Mom and Dad said, man, she's late. So I've been back in school. Teachers say, make all the rooms. Well, I'm doing it right. Hot rockin' on the side. All the chicks that think we're cool. Rockin' when we're out of school. Back to school, and it's you know this ain't cool. Just can't wait till Friday night. Hot rock will be alright. Hot rock, doing it right. Hot rock, on the side. All the chicks that think we're cool. Hot rock when we're out of school. Hot rock when we're out of school. Hot rock when we're out of school.
Oh yeah, here's a bit of my man Elvis and Ooh, My Baby Left Me.
Never said a word. Was it something I done, something that she heard? My baby left me. My baby left me. My baby even left me. Never said a word. Now I stand at my window, I wring my hands and cry. I hate to lose that woman, hate to say goodbye. You know she left me. My baby left me. My baby even left me. Never said a word. Baby, one of these mornings, Lord, you won't be long. You look for me, baby, and daddy will not know my baby left me. My baby left me. My baby even left me. Never said a word. Now I stand at my window, wring my hands and moan. All I know is that this one I love is gone. My baby left me. My baby left me. My baby even left me. Never said a word. My baby even left me. Never
Bet you all thought I was going to play Elvis then, didn't you? Well, you would have been completely wrong. That was the Hayriders off the album Hayriding, and doing a great version of the old Arthur Big Boy Craddock track, and also the Elvis track, My Baby Left Me. And I just love Darren Lynch's guitar work in that. If ever a band had covered that spot on, I'm going to say it was the Hayriders. They just hit that spot on with that version. Just love it. And if you've never seen them and only heard them on CD, then I suggest you get to a gig or a venue near you where they're playing and go and see them. Despite the fact they're all nice guys, they put on one brilliant rocking show. I've seen them up rocking Roundup and also at Westwood Hour, and both times they blew me away. Just brilliant. So that was Hayriders and My Baby Left Me. And then before that, it was Hot Rod and Rockin' by the Rat Pack. Yeah, not Frank and all. Mick Rat Pack and all. Those who go Westwood Hour know what I mean. Yeah, it was the Rat Pack from the album or CD Independence Day. And then before that, a track I've played on the show before, and I do love it. Saving it all for you by the Rattlers off the Never Say Die album, but not my favourite track on that album. My favourite track on that album is October Moon. It's quite a sort of a ballady sort of track, so I'll bring that in one week again and play near the end of the show. And then before the Rattlers, it was the Strays and Fives and Twos from the album Dropout, from the CD Dropout Zone that came out on Western Star 12 months, 2 years ago maybe. I'm sure my good mate Graham Bice will put me right on that, because that track was just for you, Graham. Bit of the Strays this week, the Fives and Twos. I've got 2 tracks to play from them that 1 week, sometime later on down the line. And then before that, it was So Good by the Hayriders from the album Hayriding Again. Right, coming up, 5 tracks you don't hardly hear off on the radio or hear on the radio at all, or at Record Ops. And I am starting this bit off this week with none other than the Rockabilly King himself. Here's a second one from the late, great legend that is Mr. Carl Perkins. And this is Pop, Let Me Have the Car.
Well, I want to drive my baby to a record pop. I can't afford a taxi now. How about it, Pop? I promise you I'll bring it back without a dent. Honest, Dad, my baby just a living in. Pretty, please, Papa, let me have the car. Well, bus is off a baby. Walking is a loss. When I get the buggy, everything is false. All the other fellas gonna drive out tonight. Now be a sport daddy, gonna act so tight. Pretty, please, Papa, let me have the car. I promise you, Dad, I won't go far whenever I go. I need a car. Now break down, Daddy, now give me the key. Pretty, please. I gotta have a car. Drive a big home. I gotta have a place to get her all alone. I'll save the gas by parking in the lot. I'll kiss the wall of radio and play something hot. Pretty, please. Papa, let me borrow the car. Yeah! Well, I promise you, Dad, I won't go far whenever I go. I need a break down, Papa, give me the keys. Pretty, please. I gotta have a car to drive my baby home. I gotta have a place to get her all alone. I'm gonna save the gas for parking in the lot. I'll kiss the wall of radio, play something hot. Pretty, please. Papa, let me borrow your car. Pretty, please. Papa, let me borrow your car.
He just never took the nerve to cross the line. He's in the book of doing lots of time. Every I call and a dance all night. The book of no charger, start to fight. Somebody's body, kind of low. And that's how cold he got caught. He thought it was right, but he must have been wrong. I hope he's in the book just to singing the song. Jessica said she was a teenage queen. Now she's in the pokey wearing Josh jeans.
Bad boy.
Well, he got caught at a damn canal. They put me on a charge of sacrifice. Somebody's darling, not alone. And that's how cold he got caught. They thought it was right, but it must have been wrong. I wrote this in the book just to sing in the song. Jessica said she was a teenage queen. Now she's in the pokey wearing Josh jeans.
Bad boy.
Well, he's in the pokey doing right the time. Oh, he's in the pokey for committing the crime. The sheriff got out from Jessica. Oh, poor me in the county jail. They didn't know the customer for talking to him. Oh, he didn't know he was breaking the law. He just got the ticker across the line. Now he's in the pokey doing lots of time.
Bad boy.
Train I ride, 16 coaches long. Train I ride, 16 coaches long. Well, that long black train carried my baby home. Train, coming on round the bend. Train, coming on round the bend. Well, it took my baby, it's gonna do it again. Coming on down the line. Train, coming on down the line. Well, it's bringing my baby, 'cause she's mine, all mine.
I got a cute little girl with a cute little walk. I like to hear her when she sighed. I like to hear her when she talks. I like to feel her little heart beating close to mine. And I get so Lord, I wanna hold her all the time. Honey, I want mine. Well, I said that she's mine. Oh my Lord, she's mine, mine, help, mine, help, mine. I like to hold her real tight, let the glide across the floor. When she does it like an ocean, seems to rock a little more than any other girl I've ever held in my arms. And I do the dog I love her, ever loving child, she's mine. Honey, I hope mine. Well, I said that she's mine. Oh my Lord, she's mine, help, mine, help, mine.
great master. It's just going to get hot and hot and hot.
And if we go out a big and ride in the show, she likes to sit right there till she's ready to go. And if the moon and the stars are shining so bright, she likes to cuddle up toes and wanna hold her real tight. Honey, oh my, well, I said that she's mine. Oh, Lord, she's mine, 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 mine. I like to hold her real tight when we glide across the floor, and then she does it like I know she seems to rock a little more than any other girl I've ever held in my arms. And I could the dog I love her, ever loving charmer, she's mine, oh mine. Well, I said that she's mine. Oh my Lord, she's mine, 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 mine,
Look yonder coming down that railroad track. I said, look yonder coming down that long railroad track. With that long black train, gonna bring my baby. Well, she left me in the winter, Lord, I almost broke it there. But she didn't even warn me, she just packed up clothes and left my baby. It's a road running, looking for that long black train. Lord, and I began to wonder, did I see that girl again? Did I see that girl again? Well, I don't know why she left me, but I do know that she's gone. But look beyond coming, Lord, my baby's coming home. I said, well, look beyond coming down that long railroad track. Well, it's that long black train, gonna bring my baby back. And when I get that woman back, she never will coming down that long railroad track. Well, it's that long black train gonna bring my baby back. Well, I can see her black old bullet, I can hear her whistle whine. She's just around the curve, she's been fast and right on time. I said, look beyond that coming down that long railroad track. Yeah, that long black train gonna bring my baby back.
Oh yeah, there you go. None other than Mr. Harold Jenkins, i.e. Mr. Conway Twitty there, and Long Black Train from the album The Rockin' Roll Years Disc 2 of 2. And then before that, a great little track that doesn't get played all that often. And I got to admit, I've played it a couple of times. She's Mine by Johnny Strickland. And then before that, the original version of the song that Elvis recorded, 12 months after that version, it was, or 12 months, 2 years after it? Something like that. I think it was 12 months after, actually. Yeah, it was 12 months after he recorded his original. It was Junior Parker and Mystery Train. And then before that, it was Jimmy Patton and Okies in the Pokey. I played that on the show before many a times. A track I haven't played on the show, starting all those five off, was Pop Let Me Have the Car by Carl Perkins from the album Restless, the Columbia Recordings for you. Right, listeners, I'm going to be back in just a minute, because I've got some messages to play, and I should be doing all the normal mock-ups and everything straight after these.
Hello, welcome to the Source FM 96.1 message hotline. There are 3 new messages. Message 1.
I'm a man in a suit. No charisma, whatsoever. I'm just going to sell you a fire alarm. Even if you don't want one, I shall carry on unsuccessfully persuading you and acting like I'm better than you.
But we're not like that. We're friendly, all happy fire and safety company Exco. That's us. We'll do a proper job as well as sharing a biscuit and a lovely free conversation. So give us a call on 01326 372 878.
Message 2.
Trident, plumbing, heating and electrical. Dedicated experienced professionals, passionate about a sustainable Cornwall. From new bathrooms to heating systems, for boiler servicing and installation to rewiring your home. Our expert advice and qualified trade teams work at the cutting edge of our profession. With the help of Trident, people throughout Cornwall have made their homes more energy efficient, more practical and ready for the future. Installation, maintenance, renewable energies. Call today for your free quotes. Trident, plumbing, heating and electrical. Trident, Cornwall.co.uk.
Message 3.
Okay, is it me or is it you? All right, it's me then. The Green Show with me, Pete Maxted,
and with me, Chiara Muzzi,
bringing you all the environment news
locally, nationally, and internationally.
We're on the Source 96.1 FM,
and we're on every Wednesdays at 4 o'clock
in the afternoon.
In the afternoon,
yes, not 4 o'clock in the morning. No, that'd be rubbish.
Too much, yeah. Even for environmental news, that's a bit too much.
I thought that went pretty well, didn't
you? Yeah, I think so.
Woo! The greatest little radio station in the world. Yeah, I'm loving it.
Go on then.
Hello, I'm Belle Baker, and I present musical recipes on the Source FM 96.1. Catch me on Wednesday mornings between 10:30 and 12. I try to cook up some musical loveliness every week. Think blues, jazz, pop, with a good old dollop of country and Americana. What's not to love? Join me, turn it up, and enjoy.
Go on then.
I'm leaving on a jet plane.
Ooh, that's nice. That Robin Hood rhyme, didn't it?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah. Oh, come on in, guys. Game starts at 10. Spread yourself out. Crisp bowl each. And windows open. Let's do this.
Around 1 in 3 people who have COVID-19 have no symptoms and are spreading it without knowing. So when you welcome friends back inside, let the fresh air in too. Let's take this next step safely. Remember, hands, face, space, and plenty of fresh air.
And I'm back. Haha, you haven't got rid of me that quick. Right, listeners. Are you getting married this year? Haven't quite got the car for that special day yet? You want something that's cool, retro looking, really flamboyant, stylish? Then give Honeybugs of Cornwall a ring. Honeybugs VW Wedding Car Hire. You can ring them or ring Sarah on 0798 1166 And are you guys out there looking for something for that special lady in your life, like a new handbag or something? Or ladies, are you looking for something for that special guy in your life, like a new rockin style, retro, cool looking bout? Then why not pop along to the Facebook page, Hey Miss Liz, gotta have this, and have a look at all the handcrafted things that Liz has there. Absolutely fantastic, all made by her own hands. And she is such a talented woman when she's doing that stuff. So pop along to the Facebook page, Hey Miss Liz, gotta have this. Right, are you looking to get a new lamp this year or a new shade? Then why not pop along to Retro Shade Vintage Style Lamps and Shades? Or just contact the proprietor, Mark Wellen, on 07530 826 540. Or go to the website, www.retroshade.co.uk, or email info@retroshade.co.uk and get a lamp made to your own personal specification and design. Right, are you looking for something to do with the kids on holiday now? You want to take them out somewhere nice for an hour or two? Then why not pop along to Prince of Wales Pier and the only yellow kiosk there on the pier and have a trip up the Halford River or the River Fowl, or just have a harbour cruise. You can do all that by ringing 07977 547 084 or 01326 212 939 to book a trip with either John or Mike, with either the Medina Miss or the Princessa. Great little trips. Suggest you go along and have a look and see what they got. Right, good news is a week on Saturday. Restless is here. Yeah, Restless will be down in Cornwall a week on Saturday, and I will be there. Right, but first coming up this Sunday, July the 25th, down at the Arwenick Club, they have real rockabilly playing for you from the Sugar Bullets. Yeah, the boys are back and they're down at the Arwenick Club, and they will be playing from 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. Sunday. So that's from 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon to 7 o'clock Sunday night. Also, they have a DJ, which I've seen just the other day. The teenager from outer space will be spinning the vinyl or playing something for you. And that'll be my good mate, Bly Jr. So pop along to the Arwenick Club and have some great live music with both Rockin DJ and one of the rockinest three-piece bands in Cornwall today. That is the Sugar Bullets. And that's this Sunday, July the 25th, down at the Arwenick Club. And that's from 4 p.m. Right, I don't think there's anything else I've got to say. Nope, so let's get on with some more music. Hang on, first up is my two good mates and two very cool cats with their great little jingles. It is, of course, Rebel Dean and Pat Wim. Tell them, guys.
Hi, this is Rebel Dean from Rebel Dean and the Starcats, and we always tune in to Tony Martin's Strictly Come Rockin' Show.
Now there's a rockabilly cat you can hear for free. Just tune in to the West Country, but don't be fooled by that smile. This is Pat Wynn from the Holloway Echoes, urging you not to touch that dial.
Oh yeah, and here we go. You might be cool. I said I have some three psychobilly bands on the show this week, all alcohol songs, songs about alcohols. And here's this first one. I gotta say it. Here's a bit of Alcoholic Rat.
She's about 3 years old, and I said I would bring it up. This is why I was sold by my mother. Gonna shut you down, and gonna change her. And you'll have to go in and teach you how to serve. 'Cause I'm not alcoholic rat. Alcoholic rat, alcoholic rat, alcoholic rat. Bring the stones to yours, bring the streets out. I'm looking at good things, and I can do the same. I should feel my balance to breath. I can take what I say.
You know which way to go to
Good morning, Echo Bars. Here I am at 6 o'clock in the morning, spinning around on your Uncle Flower at about 45 RPM. Brought to you by one of the funders of modern technology, known as stereo. Whereby, if you listen early hour of the morning, agile as I am, I can hop through this speaker over here to this speaker over here. Pretty nifty, you know. Most of you are impressed by that. Cause I'm a alcoholic rat, alcoholic rat, alcoholic rat, alcoholic rat. From the Scottish Hills, born in every shade, alcoholic rat, alcoholic rat, alcoholic rat, alcoholic rat. From the Scottish Hills, born in every shade, way to stay, way to stay. Gotta keep that buzz. Well, I drink all day, I drink all night. Oh, honey, I feel just right, 'cause I'm up and alcohol buzz. Well, alcohol never tells no lie. Alcohol buzz. Well, alcohol never tells no lie. Alcohol buzz. Come over here, honey, with them big blue eyes. You went so once, you went so twice. Oh, honey, you sure are nice, 'cause I'm on an alcohol buzz. That's right.
To crawl, now a young man slaves and he works all day. Come home worn out, more than bed or hay. You want something nagging, but you take it on the chin. Goes out that back door and she hits the gym. More whiskey, well I can't live without more whiskey. Well I keep on drinking till I die in bed. I get that long fat bottle and I'll put it away. A man's mistake when he takes a drink. He gets nothing but trouble and he just can't think. Well, this woman comes along, but it's way too late. halfway down that bottle and he's missed his day. More whiskey. Well, I live without it. More whiskey. Well, I keep on drinking. Keep on drinking till my dying day. I'll get that long fat bottle and I'll put it away.
No, I'm all right. Look at Sarah. Stick your head round there.
Man's finally had it when he's
Hey, gotta behave, he's here.
He puts down that bottle because he's feeling rough. He finds himself that whiskey and starts to drink. His woman starts nagging, so he does her in. More whiskey. Well, I can't live without it. More whiskey. Well, I keep on drinking. Keep on drinking till my dying day. I'll get the long fat bottle and I'll put it away.
Yeah, there you go. 3 psychobilly bands for you this week. First up, I say psychobilly bands, psychobilly, rockabilly, neo-rockabilly, whatever you want to call them. First up, it was that one there, More Whiskey by the Caravans from the album or CD Glamorous Heart. Do love the Caravans, must bring in some more of their stuff, and I do love that track. And then before that, it was As If I Needed to Ask Anne Martin who it was. She was over saying, yeah, it's a Flintstones. Yeah, it was Frantic Flintstones. Alcohol Buzz from the album The Raucous Recordings. And then before that, Alcoholic Rack by Kinker. And I kid you not, listeners, I'm not swearing here, from the album Big Cock. It's got a big chicken on the front of the record label. Check it out. Go online and just type in Kinker Big Cock album and you'll see a big chicken on the front of the album stick. Really is good. Right, what have I got for you now? Coming up now is a track by a guy called Bill Forbes. And this is from 1959 and it's called Once More. Enjoy.
I wanna hold you once more. I wanna kiss you once more. I wanna hug you once more. Just gonna scream for you once more. What a night you had.
Now we can begin.
Once more. Tell me you need me once more. Let's get together once more.
I had East India.
Love up the weather for you once more. What a night you had. I'll get you on another day. Once more. I never knew of the way to hide you. I've been out of this world. I never felt more than half of the world. So give me more. Let's make a piece of once more. Just me and you, once more. We'll have a party once more. Be hell and honey for you once more. Well, what a night you would bet I'll get you on another day. Once more. I never knew of a better time. I've been out of the corner. I never felt more than half of the world. So give me more. Let's make a kiss. Once more. Just me and you, once more. We'll have a party once more. Be hell and honey, baby, once more. What a night you was glad I'll meet you on another day. Once more. Come on, rock the baby, crazy legs. 36 and 36 and the crazy legs. Go, 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 go.
Ow! Ramside's gone now. Play.
Those crazy legs. 36 and 36 crazy legs. Double shuffle, rock the boogie and the whang dang blues. Rock the blues, crazy legs. Hey, roll those crazy legs. 36 and the crazy legs. Crazy legs. Crazy legs. Crazy legs. Crazy legs. 36 and the crazy legs. Crazy legs. Those crazy legs. Yeah, those crazy legs.
Oh yeah, here's a bit of Eddie Cochran for you. And because it's summer, you gotta have the summertime blues. But tell me, who's singing this version? Ha ha ha!
I'm gonna raise a buzz, I'm gonna raise a holler. About working all summer just to try to earn a dollar. Every time I call my baby, he asks me to date. The boss says, "That's
when you gotta work a leg."
Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, but there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Well, my mama, papa told me, son, you gotta make some money. If you wanna use the car to go riding next Sunday. Well, I didn't go to work, no, because I was sick. You can't use a car because you didn't work a lick. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, but there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. I'm gonna take 2 weeks, gonna have a fine vacation. I'm gonna take my problems to the United Nations. Well, I called my congressman and he said, whoa, I'd like to help you, son, but you're too young to vote. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do,
You
but
check.
there ain't no cure for the summertime blues.
Let you look that up. Oh yeah, let's pop!
Everybody knows me around the town. Know I'm a cat, I like to get it around. Know I like to buy 2 feet. Come on, get it around. Get it around. Back and then we're calling rock and roll. We're calling out around the town. They know me, stop around. I walk in, you can hear me sing. Gonna rock you, catch you to break it down.
Go cat!
Yeah, me and the boys, we started playing. You did cat, hear them sing. Like that music, dig that job, rolling like rock and roll until I die. Yeah. Bop, 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 bop. I can just what they call it rock and roll. Well, the rock, 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 dig it. Rock, 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 dig it. Bop, 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 bop.
You cheated, didn't you?
Jungle fever surely got me, was my thoughts on that hot day. As I saw them chicks circling, dressed in leopard skin array. The leader yelled, it's not by chance that you are doing the Amazon dance. That's on you, Amazon. One step forward, now twist and squirm. 2 steps back and make like a worm. That's on you, Amazon. Got a big day back to back, going clockwise and dance around a track, face to face with an Amazon smile, hands on your hips and jiggle for a while. Whirl a girl with a mighty squeak, stomp the floor and halfway kneel. That's on you, Amazon. So for now, been very mild. Now the Amazon really get wild. That's on you, Amazon. Got a place staying back to back, going clockwise and dance around the track, face to face with an Amazon smile, hands on your hips and jiggle for a while. So for now, been very mild. Now the Amazon's really get wild. That's on you, Amazon. Well, there is no blues if you twist the pants to the body of the Amazon back.
Oh yeah, 5 great tracks there. Just unbelievably raw, that one. It was The Amazon Dance by Bobby Dean. And then before that, it was, let me have a look. Let's Bop, Jack Earls. And then before that, doing a great version of Eddie Cochran's Summertime Blues. But then they did pick some of Chuck Berry's stuff as well. It was the Beach Boys. And well done, Caroline Dunleavy. She got that. Mwah. I bet you cheated. I bet you looked that up, didn't you, Caroline? No. If I know Caroline, she knows her music, and she would have known that was the Beach Boys. And I'm sure you would have known it just by the harmonies in them anyway. So there you go. But well done to the beautiful Caroline Dunleavy. Right. And then before that, it was Crazy Legs by Gene Lewis. And then the first of those 5 from 1959, once more, it was Bill Forbes. Right. Coming up now is the doo-wop section. And I have a great start this week to this little bit. It's the Coasters again. Yeah, but with a track I have never played on this show. In fact, I don't even hear it on the radio or record ops. So I hope you enjoy it today. I'm certainly going to sit back and enjoy this. Here's the Coasters with a great little track called Idol with the Golden Hair. Brilliant.
Called myself an idol with the golden hair. Great big idol with the golden hair. Put it on the shelf right above my bed. Great big idol with the golden hair. Got down on my knees and began to pray. Great big idol with the golden hair. I said, idol, tell me where's my big foot made. Great big idol with the golden hair. The idol's eyes began to wink and blink. Great big idol with the golden hair. He said, hold on, Jim, give me time to think. Great big idol with the golden hair. The lightning flashed and the idol did speed. Great big idol with the golden hair. He said, the Bigfoot Macy's down at Catfish Creek. Rockin' and rolling. Yeah, she's a rockin' and a rolling. Rockin' and a rolling. Rockin' and a rolling. Rockin' and a rolling. Poppin' and a poppin' and a poppin' and a
I said goodbye to the idol sitting on my shelf. Oh, gee, what did you see? Went down to the creek to see for myself. Oh, gee, what did you see? I parked my car and I looked around. Oh, gee, what did you see? There was a mess of empty beer cans laying on the ground. Oh, gee, what did you see? I peeped through the door and my hair turned gray. Oh, gee, what did you see? In the middle of the floor there was Bigfoot May, rocking and rolling. Yeah, she was rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Popping and a popping and a popping and a jumping and I went back to the house. I was feeling so blue. Red big idol with the golden hair. I said, tell me, idol, what am I going to do? Red big idol with the golden hair. He said, I got the answer. There's only one way. Red big idol with the golden hair. You got to learn to do the boogie with your Bigfoot May. Rockin' and rolling. Rockin' and yes, rockin' and rolling. Rockin' and rolling. And rolling. Rockin' and rolling. Poppin' and a poppin' and a poppin' and a jumpin' and a hole.
I love my baby, I love him so. I love my baby, I love him so. How much I love him, he'll never know. I love my baby, yes I will. I love my baby, yes I will. And when he does me, it's that way. Are you ready? No, no, no. 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 Are you ready? Here I come. Oh baby, don't stop now, don't stop now. 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 Oh baby, don't stop, don't stop. Bow, 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 bow. I love my baby, yes I will. I love my baby, yes I will. And when he loves me, it's that red. Oh baby, don't stop now, don't stop now. 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 Oh baby, don't stop, don't stop, stop.
Whoa, I found me a new skirt I never found before. Oh my, now I found me a new skirt I never found before. When I show you, baby, it's gonna thrill me more. Gonna thrill me when you rock me, baby, once. Rock me, baby, twice. Rock me, baby, rock me till you melt away the ice. Shake, do the cool shake. When I holler, pop, pop, baby, don't stop. You know I mean the cool shake, shake, cool, 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 cool shake, cool shake, cool, 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 cool shake. When I holler, pop, pop, baby, don't stop. You know I mean the cool shake. Pop, pop, baby, don't stop. Well, you like me, I like you. When we get together, then we feel the cool shake, do the cool shake. When I holler, pop, pop, baby, don't stop. You know I mean the cool shake.
just admiring the view. And we thought that we would go downtown and find something to do. And we saw this place upon the corner and it looked real swell. So we opened the door, we went inside. This is what we yell now, pizza. Hey, pizza. Well, I got a chick I really dig, and will love her all of my life. I'm going to take her home and marry her and keep her for my life. And when the people come and ask me the question, I'm going to tell them why. Oh, she stands in the kitchen and makes me those great big pizza pies. Now, pizza. Hey, pizza. Well, the time went by and we had some kids, and they're the apple of my eye. And they were growing big and strong and tall, and their heads right up to the sky. Now some may wonder why they're so healthy. This is my reply. They be born and bred and always fed on great big pizza pies. Now pizza. Hey, pizza. Well, and now I'm getting old, hey brother, and I'm getting ready to die. But there's one request that I must make before I hit the sky. And that request is something no man in his right mind did not deny. Cause when they put me 6 feet under, I'm taking a great big pizza pie. Now pizza. Hey, pizza pie. Pizza pie. Pizza pie.
Goodbye, baby. Daddy got to go. Goodbye, baby. Goodbye, baby. Goodbye, baby. Daddy got to go. Bye, bye. Bye, baby. Goodbye, baby. Bye, goodbye, baby. Daddy's got to go. Yes, I'm leaving. And I'm going to stay. Since you've done me so wrong, I'll be on my merry way. Well, baby, I wonder how I can be so blind. Yes, I really wonder how I can be so blind. You did me so bad, you like drove me out of my mind. Out of my mind. Took love for a plaything. You took every rule. You got me drinking black coffee and I'm nervous as a fool. You should not have done it, pretty baby, don't you know? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pack my bag, get far away from you. Well, I'm going to the station. I'm going to the track. I'm gonna catch that train and I ain't coming back. Warm as a heater when I had my goal, but the money ran out and your love turned cold. You're gonna miss me, baby, when I'm gone. Ain't no use to cry. There's nothing I can do but smile and say goodbye. Goodbye, baby. Bye, baby. Daddy's got to go. Bye, baby. Goodbye, baby. Bye, baby. Daddy's got to go. Bye, baby. Bye, baby. Bye, baby. Bye, baby. Daddy's got to go. Bye, baby. Bye, baby. Bye, baby. Daddy's got to go. Bye, bye. Bye, baby. Bye, baby.
Well, I'll tell you, listeners, I don't know what it is today, but it's so hot here in the studio. I've got a fan on and it's just not chucking out no cold freeze as well. I've got windows open and it's just really absolutely roasting here in the studio. But anyway, I'm going to get on with it. I'll tell you what those 5 doo-wop tracks were. 5 brilliant ones again this week. I've got to say so myself. I really am starting to love sorting out 5 doo-wop tracks for the show, because it certainly gives me a chance to hear some of the stuff that I really do like in doo-wop. And first up, it was that one there, Goodbye Baby by the Four Jats from the album Great Googa Mooga King Federal Deluxe Vocal Groups. And then from that, and then before that, it was Pizza Pie by Norman Fox and the Rob Roys from the album Sounds of the City, and that's disc 2 of 3. And then before that, a band I do like, the Dow Vikings. Always love them. That's not my all-time favourite that I played this week, but because I've already played that on the show. But it was a track called Cool Shake, and that's by the Dow Vikings from the album Best of the Millennium Collection. And then from before that, it was I Love My Baby by the Sweet Marquise from the album $1 Million Worth of Girl Groups, the Dolls of Doo-Wop. And then before that, as I said, it was Idol with the Golden Hair. It was the Coasters from the CD, a Doo-Wop 67. Again, one of Mr. Malcolm Raven's. So please don't try and look for that, because you won't find it, because that CD has never been released, and he's only done it for me, so you cannot get it anywhere. Right, coming up now, I've got 19 minutes. Coming up now is a bit of smoochy bit. I know I did say earlier that here's a bit of Elvis for you, but I will tell you now, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't do this very often, so please bear with me, listeners, this week. I do have an Elvis track coming up right at the end. I mean, come on, I don't usually finish with Elvis. I could finish with him every week, but I don't. I could play him every week, but I don't. And I just thought this week, why not put a bit of Elvis in at the end? And coming up now for your listening pleasure is the one and only Mr. Bobby V. And this is More Than I Can Say. Enjoy.
Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Love you more than I can say. I'll love you twice as much tomorrow. Whoa, whoa, love you more than I can say. Whoa, oh, yeah, yeah. I miss you every single day. Why must my life be filled with sorrow? Oh, oh, love you more than I can say. Don't you know I need you so? Tell me please, I gotta know. Do you mean to make me cry? Am I just another guy? Whoa, oh, yeah, yeah. Love you more than I can say. I'll love you twice as much tomorrow. Whoa, whoa, love you more than I can say. Don't you know I need you so? Tell me please, I gotta know. Do you mean to make me cry? Am I just another guy? Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. I love you more than I can say. I'll love you twice as much tomorrow. Whoa, whoa, love you more than I can say.
Yeah, because I've been trying to get to you.
I've been traveling over mountains, even through the valleys too. I've been traveling, I've been running all the way, baby, trying to get to you. Ever since I read your letter, when you said you loved me true. I've been traveling, I've been running all the way, baby, trying to get to you. When you let your love me letter,
between us, but it didn't mean anything. I just had to reach you, baby. In spite of all that I've been through, I kept traveling on, baby. I kept running all the way, but baby, trying to get to you. I go now. Let's go, cat. Well, if I had to do it all, that's exactly what I'd do. I would travel on, baby, and I'd still all the way, baby, trying to get to you. There's nothing that could hold me. I could keep loving you. When your loving letter told me that you really love me too, Lord, the Bobby knows I love. It was he who brought me through. When my way was dark at night, he would shine as bright as light. When I was trying to get you. Oh yeah, that was another Elvis track for you. Another cover of an Elvis track, and Elvis covered it himself. So there you go. It makes no difference. I'll tell you what those two tracks were anyway, because I got what 14 minutes to go. So just chat amongst yourselves, and I'll just sit here rustling some paper for you. I don't care, honestly. I really don't care, listeners. So no, don't go away. But don't go away. You know, stay tuned. There's a couple of more tracks coming up for you, but. You lot must be thinking, where's he going with all this? I'm going nowhere, I'll tell you. I don't know. It's hot. It's hot in the studio. That's what we're going to do. It is pretty hot, man. I'll tell you. I don't know what the temperature is in here, but he's pretty hot. So, right. First up, it was that one there, doing a great version of Trying to Get to You. It was Joey Castell from the album The British Beat Before the Beatles, Volume 2, 1957. And then before that, doing a great song. I suppose you could say a cricket song, but making it sound so like Buddy was on that song. It was Bobby V, and More Than I Can Say. And I don't play much Bobby V on the show. I should do. He's one of those. He's not the biggest name that was out there, but he was one of them, and he doesn't really get to play. So right, coming up for you now. Well, what would you know? Well, I be blowed. Somebody come here and shoot me. I'm doing good this week. You've now got a third Elvis song on the show. Yeah, straight up. But this song that I'm about to play, it's a cover version of Elvis's, of a song that Elvis did in the 1957 film Jailhouse Rock. And I've always said it about this guy, and I've always said it about this track. If you really, really want to see how good those artists at Sun Records were, and how good they could sort of like sound like each other, but be their own singer, this track with this guy, it shows that. If you get what I mean, but it just shows it. So for your listening pleasure, here is none other than the legendary Ray Smith from the album I'm Right Behind You Baby, Sun Sessions 1958. This is his version of Elvis's I Want to Be Free. Then coming up straight after is a bit of Brenda Lee for you, but enjoy this first. This is brilliant, trust me. There's no joy in my heart, only sorrow, and I'm sad as a friend can be. I sit alone in the darkness of my lonely room, and this room isn't to me. I look out my window, and what do I see? I see a bird way up in a tree. I wanna be free, free, free. I wanna be free, like a bird in free. For what good are my eyes? They can't see you. And my arms, they can't hold you so tight. I have two lips and I yearn, but you're no good to me. 'Cause I know I can't kiss you tonight. And I look out my window, and what do I see? I see a bird way up in the tree. I wanna be free, free, free. I wanna be free, like a bird in a tree. I wanna be free, like a bird in a tree.
Yeah, how about that then? I will bring in Elvis's version. It's the 16th of August is coming up. But first up, here's the last two tracks for me. But for coming up first, as I said, here's a bit of Brenda Lee with for you. This is a great little ballad, trust me.
I wish I could come back to you, dear. 'Cause I know that you want me to. But too much water run under that old bridge. There's too many rivers between me and you. There's too many rivers to cross. Too many dreams have been lost. And there's too many long nights that I turned and tossed. There's too many rivers to cross. Now don't think for a moment I blame only you. We both kill the fruit on the vine. And when you try to put love back together, there's always a few little pieces you can't find. Yes, there's too many rivers to cross, and there's too many dreams that have been lost. There's too many long nights that I have turned and I have tossed. There's too many rivers to cross.
Oh yeah, what about that? Great bit of Brenda Lee for you, and Too Many Rivers to Cross. And that's from the, or Too Many Rivers, and that's from the album The Very Best of Brenda Lee with Love. Right, I've got 6 minutes left to go, so I'm going to get this last one in and I'll be right back. So as I said, this week I am ending with the King. I am ending with Elvis. And a lot of people say he wasn't a good ballad singer. Personally, I think he was. I am not going to dispute the fact that out of all of the artists that come out in the 50s, if ever there was one artist that you could say he was the best ballad singer ever, it has to be Gene Vincent. And I'm not just saying that, it has to be. But Elvis also had a great voice for ballads. And here's one for you right now. This is off the album Separate Ways. And I've always liked it ever since I heard it when I was a kid. And I hope you like it today. So here you go. Here's a bit of the King. And Is It So Strange? Enjoy.
Oh, if you tell a lie, you know that I forgive you.
You are so right there, Caroline. I've got a fan here, but it's just not doing nothing.
Just a game. And when you hear my name, you say I'm a stranger. But is it so strange to be in love with you? Is it so strange that I give you more than all the world? Is it so strange I have no eyes for any other girl? Oh, you take me back and say that you to waste a love like ours would be a sin. Let me hold you and take me from this strange world that I'm living.
Yeah, there you go. A bit of the Kingsley this week, closing the show with And Is It So Strange from the album Separate Ways. Now, listeners, I've still got 3 minutes left, so I've got time just to say this. Next week, listeners, would you believe this? And I can't believe it myself. 4 years this year, I've been doing this show. And next week is a milestone for me because next week is my 200th show. Yeah, show number 200 next week. Looking forward to it. Sadly, we're paying tribute to one of the greatest rockabilly legends that ever lived that passed away a few weeks ago, Sanford Clark. So there's going to be a bit of everything in there for everyone. And I should be playing some stuff from shows I've played before now. I think I've got to look at it when I get home. But next week will be show number 200 for me. Thanks to people on the live feed, the beautiful Caroline Dunleavy. And you are right, it's too hot for anything today. And Paul Adams, thank you, mate. He's put fantastic hours track. Glad you enjoyed that. Right, listeners, you've been listening to me, Rockin' Tony, and Strictly Come Rockin'. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I've certainly had a great time doing it again this week. Although it's been hot, it's been really good. I've not jumped around so much, so that's been good. Saved a bit of energy. So really, all that's left for me to say is, until next week, listeners, have a great, safe rocking week. Have a great, safe rocking weekend. And if you're down the Arwennet Club on Sunday, and you're listening now, and you want a request played on the show, write your name on a piece of paper with the name of the track and the artist and come up to me on Sunday and say, Tony, can you play this 1 week for me, mate? And I will be more than happy to play it for you. So there you go. So don't forget, if you're down there on Sunday, I shall see you down there for the Sugar Bullets and Teenager from Outer Space DJing. So let's go. Right. Yeah. Until next week. Remember, listeners, keep it rocking always. Keep it rocking always.